Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Joseph with another video, and in today's video I'm really excited to share with you one of the nicest topic that I like to talk about, which is self-love. And in today's video I'm going to share with you 3 ways that you can gain your self-love and how to really love yourself, and how to be so appreciated to yourself, and how to look at yourself in a way that you really admire yourself. I'm not even kidding. If you're gonna do these 3 things that I'm gonna share with you in today's video, you're gonna see how you start to admire yourself, and of course to love yourself and respect yourself. So I'm gonna get just into the point, like as fast as I can, without any bullshit. And so the first thing is, be kind to yourself, okay? I'm always saying, if you have been listening to my videos for a while, you know that I'm always saying that we're living in a world nowadays that it seems like everybody like doing very well, and everybody is very successful, especially for those of you who are living in a big cities, um, uh, all over the world. It doesn't matter where, but you see a lot of successful people, and you're always like looking at yourself and you think like, I'm not in a place that I want to be at today, and I feel like pretty disappointed from myself. And it could create a very let's say a pretty big gap between the place that you want to be at and the place that you're at today. And it's really easy to judge yourself, to be very judgmental to yourself and say, oh, you don't really try enough, or you don't really try hard enough. And let me tell you something, okay? So the first thing is, be kind to yourself, okay? What I mean by that, to be kind to yourself, it means that you have to take it easy with yourself. Just imagine for a second that you have a son, and this beautiful child is about like 4 or 5 years old, and he come up to you and tells you, Dad, I've tried to do something and I failed. What you gonna tell him? You loser? What you gonna tell him? Try harder? You stupid? No. You're gonna come up to him and you're gonna give him like a big egg, and you're gonna tell him, that's completely fine. Let's try another time. Let's try to do our best. Let me see what you did so far. Let me see if I can help you. Okay, you're gonna be pretty soft with him because this is your own child, okay? Now, there is not much a difference between you and between like a little child, because you have to understand something. Even if you want something, you don't really do it on purpose. What I mean by that, you really want to get the things that you want. You really want to be successful in this particular thing, but it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough, and you have some weaknesses, and you have some things that you need to work on, and it's not easy. So don't be judgmental to yourself so much. Don't judge yourself all the time. Try to be kind to yourself. Try to see how you can work with yourself. Okay, I see some people says, don't negotiate with yourself. No, you guys so stupid. What does that mean, don't negotiate with yourself? Do negotiate with yourself. Try to come up with an idea that's gonna work for both of you. Both of you, I mean like you and the inner you, okay? Because it doesn't matter what you try to do, there is always going to be something that's going to tell you, oh no, don't do it, delay it, do it in another time. But you have to understand that you have to learn, and you have to teach yourself how to work with yourself and not going against yourself, okay? So this is something that you have to remember and to understand that. So be kind to yourself. Be kind, okay? This is number 1. Rule number 2, you're going to love it, okay? Don't underestimate your value and your skills, okay? And what I mean by that, some of us, I believe like all of us, got gift from God, okay? Some of you are very talented in some areas in your life. Probably you know how to play sport very well. You're probably a good speaker. You probably know how to sell products. You are a good salesman. You probably know how to talk to a camera. You're probably a good actor, or you probably know how to do like peace between two people. You know how to do some stuff. You have some skills naturally. And what I'm trying to basically saying is that if you're talking to someone and you feel like you want to talk about your skills and about the things that you are really good at, Don't be ashamed of it. Just, speak fluently, Don't think that you're bragging about the skills that you have. Part of the self-love is to be okay with talking about the things that you are good at. Okay, I can give you an example. Like the other day I spoke with someone on the phone, and we spoke about like a topic that I'm really, really, really good at, okay? And I started to tell the guy a few stories about like my experience and things like that, and I felt immediately something inside of me like tells me, don't brag, don't brag, keep it low, keep it low, don't try to tell him like too much about your experience, don't show off. And I completely get it. You don't really need to show off, but at the same time, you have to be okay with expressing yourself and expressing the things that you are good at, okay? Don't be ashamed or don't afraid to tell people, yeah, I'm really good at this thing. Let me help you, or let me do it for you. Or yeah, you can pay for me for this particular thing because you're really good at it. So what's the problem? So one of the things that actually would help you to worth yourself and to be more, how I'm gonna call it, like be more okay with yourself, is to be okay with sharing things about yourself. Like, yeah, I'm really good at this particular thing. Yeah, I'm really really good at this particular thing. Okay, so just be okay with expressing yourself. And this is number 2. And number 3, don't be afraid to show your weaknesses, okay? Don't be afraid at the same time. Like as I told you before, don't be afraid to express yourself and to tell people how good you are in some particular areas in your life. At the same time, don't be afraid to tell people about your weaknesses, because what's the point of self-love, okay? If someone have been told me choose a few words for self-love, I would choose self-love by my own definition is to be okay with who I am. That's it. To be okay with who I am. That's it. That's it. And some of the things with being okay with yourself is to show people your weaknesses. Not in a way that they're gonna take advantage of you. It's not the case. The case is to show that you're okay with yourself, okay? And once you're gonna be okay with showing people like the real you, that's self-love, because you're willing to show people that you're okay with not being okay. Okay, I like that. That you're okay with not being okay. So just don't forget it. Okay, show people that you can be uncomfortable. Okay, with some areas in your life. And why I'm telling you to do that? Because one reason. Because once you're gonna show to other people that you're okay with not being okay in some areas in your life, you're gonna see immediately how you start to love yourself more, because something in you like willing to go out, okay, willing to go out and to show to the world who you really are. And that's beautiful. That's a gift. So if I'm just gonna summarize the things that I've said, okay, just be okay with not being okay. Don't be afraid to brag about the things that you are really good at, okay? And the last one is be kind to yourself. Be okay with yourself. Take it easy with yourself, okay? This is the 3 things that would help you to really love yourself forever. Thank you for today, guys. I really hope that this video was helpful for you. If so, you can subscribe to my channel, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.